Previously on Fly with the Guy. The flight that was originally delayed was now gonna be on time. New York is supposed to get hit with a snowstorm. So I'm commuting from here to Philly to start another 3-day trip.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade out. Now these models.
Hello everybody, I'm Brandon, the guy who flies. I'm a Miami-based flight attendant who is currently on a tour of the U.S. flying out of other bases. So I just ended a vlog, you all, from my Denver 3-day trip. And I'm currently on the plane about to commute to Philly because I'm starting a Philly 3-day trip tomorrow. I was hoping that, you know, I would luck up and know some of the people on the crew. And two of my faves from when I used to be Philly-based who are actually in some of my previous Philly vlogs are actually working this flight. So I would have somebody to talk to, but the plan is for me to sleep heavily on this flight. Like, it's not completely full, so I'm gonna find a row, buckle in, and lay out and just go to sleep on this flight so that I can be refreshed come tomorrow. And it's time to work that trip. I was just talking to y'all, and now here I am talking to y'all again. Like, I really do some crazy stuff, and I want y'all to know, like, some of the stuff I do is not actually typical of like most flight attendants, but I do be out here like hustling, okay? If where the money resides was a person, he is me, him is I. Alright, looks like they're about to start boarding. I came down with the crew, but they're about to start boarding, so I will talk to y'all in the morning. Good morning. So in Philly, all checked in for the flight. I slept so good, y'all. So good. Between the red eye and the sleep room. My friend just picked me up. We went out, had breakfast at Cracker Barrel, so I'm nice and full, well rested. I'm flying lead this trip, this 3-day trip. I only have one leg today, so I'm flying Philly to MCO. And then I'll be done for the day. I think I have a 15-hour layover. So I'm about to head on down the jet bridge. Well, I'm about to check in with the gate agent since I'm flying lead, and then I'm gonna get on the jet bridge, just pre-flight checks, and we're gonna be off. That was a whole silhouette right there. Like, oh my gosh. So I'm flying lead, and it was just one and done today. And we had to de-ice in Philly. That added on an hour, you all. An hour from our departure, because Philly just did not have us together today. And then we're in flight, and we're flying over a storm system, so we had headwinds of 170 miles per hour, so that added another 25 minutes on our flight time. And then we landed, and operations wouldn't let the plane that was at our gate push back, so we just had to sit there, which was like another 30 minutes. So needless to say, we're well beyond the time we were supposed to be here. We're about to go get checked in so we can go to happy hour. Alright, good morning you all. This is an AM trip, and I did not like make that note yesterday when I signed in at 11:30. It's early, but it's day 2 of this 3-day trip and day 5 of my tour around the US. So we are only working 2 legs today. We do a Denver turn out of Orlando and we lay over back here again tonight. I don't think I talked to y'all last night, but that's because we went out. We had a good time. I came back and I was like out like between the tequila shots and the margaritas. Like we had a good time. But I also caught up on some much needed rest. So I think I slept for like well over 8 hours. It was perfect. Now I'm just packing up, get ready to go downstairs. We have a 6:30 van time for a 7:10 show and we stay close to the airport, so I think I should be able to get breakfast because unfortunately my food spoiled. So when I got off of my Denver based trip and I was waiting to come to Philly, I put my food in the refrigerator in the Denver crew room. That was fine. Caught the red eye. When I got off the red eye, I forgot to put my food back in the refrigerator. So all of that time from like 11 p.m. until we didn't get here until 4 p.m. the next day. So it was well over 12 hours that my food was unrefrigerated. So I just had to throw it all out because no bueno, like I'm not eating that. And so I had prepped lunch and breakfast stuff. And so now I don't have breakfast. So now I'm gonna have to try to get some breakfast really quickly at the airport. So hopefully we have time for that. Also, because I went out last night, I didn't charge anything. So I literally have everything up here right now trying to charge. Hey Charmy, follow Charmy if you're not on YouTube. Trying to charge everything so that it's prepared for the day. And the reason why we always double check our hotel room. I'm packed up thinking I'm getting ready to go. There's a shirt over there. So this is why we double check, because you will definitely leave some things, especially when you go outside of your routine. I'm gonna try to this whole packing up the room again and then we're going to work. All right, so on the aircraft, all checks are all done. And I told you all my food spoiled, so I kind of went on a little splurging spree. And I got me a breakfast sandwich and a pastry and a Gatorade and a parfait and just a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and some coffee. So yeah, this is gonna be a long one. We are on a 321 and it's completely full going out to Denver and back. So it's gonna be a day, but we get to keep our aircraft, so that's good. Boarding in a few minutes and then we will be on our way. All right, so we are on the ground in Denver finally. Long flight. They made us land from the south, so we had to reroute and go like past the airport down, then actually come land. Yeah, and so a little bit late, so now the cleaners are on and we're about to start boarding to go back to Orlando. I'm about to hit my friend up though to see what she's doing tonight. Maybe we might do something. Alright, so the flight is over. We are now back in Orlando for the second time. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
We're glad that you were here.
Alright y'all, another day, another Orlando layover. God, I swear we live in more places than Orlando, but this is all I've been getting. So I'm about to quickly change clothes because we're going out. It's like 5:22 and they want to be downstairs at 5:45. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick once over. The room is in good condition. Let's turn this air on though, because my God is an awesome God. He reigns. But right now I need him to cool. We did the turn. Oh my gosh, I have not had that much fun on a flight in such a long time. I mean, like laughing and giggling the entire way there. We left here late this morning and we had headwinds going, which made us super late getting into Denver. So they boarded us up really quickly. And then we came back and it ended up being an hour and 30 minutes faster coming back than it did going. Captain played a prank on me. Like, it was a whole lot going on, but it was such a good day. No issues whatsoever. I mean, like 0 issues. You can't ask for anything better. I only work 2 legs a day. Y'all know that's my favorite number. That's the magic number 2. And yeah, now I'm about to go out and hang out with the crew. So we're back in flight attendant life, y'all. Alright, what do I want to get? Oh.
This is what you was talking about, right?
We're at Fridays.
Yeah. As if you know, don't.
Food is here. Shout out to A for telling me what to get. Everyone's food is here. Alright, so I just got, wait a minute. Just got back from dinner and drinks with the crew. And trying to decide now about to do something. Was gonna link up with one friend, but you know, he done got by crew scheduling, so shout out to you, Roger. I do know who you are. But I have other friends down here who I might link up with later on tonight. I really just need to chill, make some phone calls. Y'all, yesterday, Beyonce dropped another Ivy Park release, Icy Park. And I was stuck on the tarmac when it happened. I ain't get nothing. I know it's nothing left, but like, maybe that's a sign that I ain't need to buy nothing anyway. I'm just gonna take it as a sign. But yeah, I think I'm about to be like out for the night. I might go back out, but for real, I could just stay in here, start to edit tomorrow's vlog, and work on getting that done. Plug up my, Layover essentials. Yes. Travel with you a Fire Stick. I'm about to plug this right on up so I can have me some good on Netflix and YouTube on the TV, because all hotels are not created equal. We already know that. And all hotels don't have the smart TVs. This one don't. So I travel with my extra Fire Stick. I'm about to plug her up, catch up on some YouTube videos. Shout out to all my flight attendant friends, because I have been so behind on y'all vlogs because I've been working 6 days straight. It's been hard out here for a pimp. But I'm about to catch up on y'all vlogs. And I might go out. I'm gonna put some clothes to the side to go out, just in case. I'll see. I might see y'all tomorrow morning. And you already know what's up. Good morning, y'all. Do you know what today is? Today is go home day. Day 3 of 3 for this trip. I'm all up. I'm dressed. 8:50. We have a 9 o'clock van. I'm about to go home. This trip has been so backwards. It's 1 leg on the first day, 2 legs on the second day, and today we have 3 legs. So we do Orlando to Philly. I think we have a 2-hour sit in Philly, change planes, and then we work a Charlotte turn. So I'm gonna be back in Philly around 7, I think it is tonight, something like that. And then I'm gonna list to commute on a American flight from Philly to back down to Miami. And I checked the load on the flight last night and there were 83 open seats on it. So I don't foresee 83 people getting bumped or buying tickets in 12 hours. So fingers crossed that it stays that way so that I can get on and that my schedule does not get delayed so I can get on, because that is the last flight from Philly to Miami. I thought about dropping the turn, like, cause we can split our trips when they come back into base. So I thought about just working the Orlando to Philly and being done. But I thought, you know, why leave that extra credit on the table? I mean, if I got stuck in Philly, it wouldn't be horrible because I have like 3 days, 3 days off. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, you all, I'm up, I'm all ready. Yesterday we got news that there was a incident in the U.S. aviation industry. And so you all know I worked that flight to Orlando, from Orlando to Denver. And then we worked the flight back Denver to Orlando. Well, shortly after we left Denver, a United 777 also took off from Denver going to Honolulu, and the number 2 engine blew. Yeah, I don't know if you all saw that on the news, but I'll try to put some little clip right there. But you know, luckily people are trained for this. Modern aircraft are designed to be able to fly with only 1 engine, so they were able to safely, you know, turn back and land back in Denver. Everyone was safe, and the situation was handled appropriately. So shout out to that crew for doing what they needed to do. But yes, it is time to go, y'all. Let's go to work. Almost forgot the very important final look around, because it's very easy to sit stuff around. Y'all, I use so many pillows. Are y'all pillow people or no? Like, whenever I have double beds, I always take the pillows off of my bed over to the one that I'm sleeping on. Because you know, when we have two beds, say it with me, what are they for? It's one to lay, one to play. So, yeah, and then even though I only use one, I always undo the other bed so that housekeeping will change the sheets, because sometimes if they see that only one bed was used, they only changed that one bed, and I had my clothes and stuff all over that bed. So it looks made up and unused, but in actuality, I used a lot of it. Alright, so we have made it to Philadelphia on the ground. We have a 2-hour sit before we go to Charlotte. I guess it's 2 hours. Like, we got here at 12:30 and we need to be back at the gate at 2:20. Gotta swap planes. So I dropped my bags off in the bag room and I'm walking over to another terminal to get something to eat, because you all know my food's spoiled, so I'm without food. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some food for now, and then I'm gonna get extra for later, so that when I come off and I have that tight connection to catch my commuter flight, I can already have some food just in case. But I'm just halfway to the food court. So that's Terminal E, and I'm over here in D now. I'm headed to BC, is where the good food options are in Philly airport, so that's where I'm going. The vlog from my last 3-day trip went live at noon today, so I'm probably gonna reply to some of those comments on that video. And probably call my mama, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's all I got going on. Going down the jet bridge, another plane swap, which means more pre-flight checks all over again. We have a new C, because the C that was on our trip got sick, so she had to call out for this last time. So here we go, Charlotte and back. All right, so we're on the ground in Charlotte currently. Came in early, getting clean right now. About to reload and go back. We're supposed to get back at 7:30. This is for 8:30 flight. I'm not trying to miss this flight, so I'm trying to get out of here and get back. All right, you all, so after a very long day, long week, I'm back at Miami International. And I don't think I've slept so good on a flight before as I did on this flight commuting home. Only 2 hours and 18 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm done. We started out at Orlando today at 8. No, we had a 9 o'clock van this morning. Worked 3 flights, commute on 1 flight home. So yeah, it's been a day. But all of that is behind us, and now we get to go home. I'm going to end the vlog right here. Thanks for coming along. It's been a productive one, but now I have 3 days off and I get to rest. I'm Brandon, I'm a guy who flies, and I'll see you all the next time.
It goes by.